skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him into the 15. That's where the offense will take over. A first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, you've played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass this time. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 7 and 6. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. Makes the grab on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick dart to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down and 10 now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Volunteers. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. High completion sets up an important third down play. QB keeper all the way. Running with purpose. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught for the receiver. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the completion made. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. Oh, what a grab! The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Wants to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And tackled there by the defense. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Toss the spin move. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wiggle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Dogs are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And 1st down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to
breaks into the clear at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Press coverage now from the secondary. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
P.A.T. is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Let's go.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. They pressure and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. And the Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags it for throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it goes incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple of scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Working clock with the ground game. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an option look. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he throws it deep. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown. Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They continue to roll up the score.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls in.